clouds scattered 1500 feet, overcast 3900 feet. Temperature 14. 2.11 QNH 1014 temporary clouds. Few clouds of towering cumulus 3000 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo. Report aircraft type on initial contact with Bail arrival. This is Bail information Bravo. Runway 33 and use ILS approach. Transition level 80 automatic weather report.
Basel ground, good evening, Austin 208, radio check.
Austin 208, Basel ground, good evening, radio 555.
Basel ground, good evening, KLM 203 at stand 04 with information Bravo requesting RFR to Prague, please, KLM 203.
All station, you are blocked. Please repeat last call sign. Please say again.
Austin 208, this information Bravo request Axial to Ljubljana.
Austrian 208, information Bravo is correct. Runway 33 clear to Ljubljana via LBAC 7 November departure, squawk 5773, and initial climb is 7,000 feet.
Cleared for departure via LBAC 7 November departure, initial climb 7,000 feet and squawk code is 5773, Austin 208.
Austrian 208, read back correct. Startup approved, QNH 1014. Report and ready for pushback.
QNH 1014 and report and ready for pushback, Austin 208.
Basel ground, good evening, KLM 203 with you at stand 04 with information Bravo requesting IFR to Prague, please, KLM 203.
KLM 203, Basel ground, good evening. Information Bravo is correct. Runway 33 cleared to Prague via LTAC 7 November departure. Initial climb 7,000 feet. Squawk 5771.
Clear to Prague via the LBAC 7 November departure out of runway 33. Initial climb 7,000 and squawk 5771 for the KLM 203.
KLM 206. Read back correct. Started approved. QNH 1014. Report and ready for pushback. Break Lufthansa 5 Tango. Please contact tower on 118.3. Goodbye. Have a nice flight.
83 for Tower 5 Tango. Ja, merci vielmals. Ciao.
Danke fürs Fliegen.
good evening. This is the KLM 712. My position is stand number Fox 8 and requested clearance for Prague, KLM 712.
KLM 712, Basel ground, good evening. Information Bravo is current. Runway 33 cleared to Prague via LBEC 7 November departure. Initial climb 7,000 feet. Squawk 5772.
Fluid destination via LBEC to November out of runway 33. Initial climb 7,000 and squawk 5772 for the KLM 712.
KLM 712, read back correct. Startup approved. QNH 1014.
Startup approved and QNH 1014, KLM 712.
Fox, this is Captain speaking. We're just final preparation here for departure from the gate. Maintenance is wrapping up one final item that they needed to take care of before we depart. Still pretty close to right on schedule today. Should be just a few more minutes. Maintenance will wrap up and hand us our logbook and we'll be on our way. Thanks for your patience.
Austin 208 ready for pushback.
Austrian 208, pushback approved.
Flight attendants prepare for departure across
Pushback approved, Austin 208.
Run to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Run to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
In just a few moments, we'd like you to direct your attention to the video screens located throughout the cabin for an important safety demonstration on our Boeing 737 aircraft. Thank you.
Austin 208, ready for taxi.
Austin 208, taxi holding point runway 33 via November, Bravo, Lima. Crossing runway 26 is approved.
Taxi to holding point runway 33 via November, Bravo, Lima, and crossing runway 26 is approved. Austin 208.
We are ready for taxi, for pushback KLM 203.
KLM 203, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, KLM 203.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
At lighting in the aisle, red lights or an exit sign will indicate you've reached an exit. In an emergency evacuation, leave all carry-on bags behind and quickly proceed to the nearest exit.
If the aircraft cabin loses
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow, standby.
Ocean 208, please contact tower on 118.3. Goodbye, have a nice flight.
118.3, Austin 208, ciao und danke für den Service.
Danke fürs Fliegen, ciao.
We are ready for push and start, KLM 712.
KLM 712, do you have your company in sight behind you?
Yes, we have our company aircraft inside, KLM 712.
KLM 712, so startup and pushback approved, coordinate 1014.
Push and start approved, coordinates 1014, KLM 712.
KLM 712, runway 33 is in use, so...
I know, sir, but I use the pushback service from TSX, and he made a strange turn now. But I can turn back when he's finished in runway 33. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
machine.
It's amazing.
We are ready for taxi, KLM 712.
KLM 712, so taxi holding point runway 33 via Bravo, Lima, and runway 26 crossing is approved.
Taxi via Bravo, Lima, holding point runway 33, crossing runway 26 approved. KLM 712.
So you are able for a sharp left turn.
There's no problem for me, KLM 712.
KLM 712.
KLM 203, ready for taxi.
KLM 203, taxi holding point runway 33 via Sierra, Bravo, Lima, runway 26 crossing is approved.
Taxi to runway 33 via Sierra, Bravo, Lima, crossing 26 approved, KLM 203.
on 118.3. Goodbye, have a nice flight.
Over to the tower, 118.3. Thanks for your nice service and have a nice evening. KLM 712.
En Joost, danke fürs Fliegen. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Tschüss.
Please be seated for departure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Approaching 2-5.
KLM 203, please contact tower on 118.3. Goodbye, have a nice flight. Danke fürs Fliegen.
Over to the tower 118.3. Many thanks for service and then have a great evening. Bye bye.
And you.
Bye bye. Since later, 128.05. Thanks for service. Bye bye, KLM 712.
Basel Tower, good evening, KLM 203 at holding point 33 with information Bravo, KLM 203.
Runway 33, clear to last figure 255. Last station, call sign.
Basel Tower, good evening, KLM 203 at holding point runway 33, information Bravo, KLM 203.
Column 203, current information is Charlie and hold position, call you back.
Holding position, information Charlie, KLM 203.
runway 33 and wait behind.
After landing Boeing 738, line up to wait behind, KLM 203.
Approaching 3-3.
LFSB 255, contact ground 121.6 jets. 121.6, LFSB 255, apologies. KLM 203, wind 330 degrees 8 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, KLM 203.
KLM 203, contact Swiss radar 128.05, bye bye.
Over to radar 128.05, many victor service, carry it, great KLM 203.
Bravo Lima Mike 2 Zulu arrival.
Defend line level 150 and we're cleared for the Bravo Lima Mike 2 Zulu arrival, Speedbird 1.
Swiss 2674, proceed direct to Negra, clear Negra 1 Alpha arrival, descent flight level 160.
Descending 160, left turn to Negra 1 Alpha, 267. Switch radar, Steamer Concorde 1. We were expecting to enter the hold, sir, so we did bring additional fuel. Is there somewhere we can hold for about 15 minutes to get below our maximum landing weight? Good evening, Legend 91, flight level 111, climbing 120, Jagged 4 Lima.
Legend 91, Swiss radar climb flight level 240.
That's flight level 240, Legend.
Speedbird 1, yeah, make it over. Bravo Lima Mike as published in the chart.
Hold that Bravo Lima Mike as published for Speedbird 1, cheers.
Very good evening, KLM 203 at the 7 November departure, 7000 KLM.
KLM 203 is West Radar, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, KLM 203.
All 3 and 101, contact through the ground, frequency 135.225, goodbye.
135.225, thanks, bye-bye, option 101.
Swift Speedbird 1, we don't see any hold information at BLM, however we do see the hold at Gittel, Golf India Papa Oscar Lima. Confirm if that's where you want us to hold, please.
Negative, sorry, that's not the most published hold for that waypoint. Yeah, then make it inbound heading 090, left-hand turns.
Okay, just confirm, sir, BLM, the outbound radio 090 left-hand turn, Speedbird 1.
Yep, that sounds good.
Good evening, Delta Fox at Mike 70230, not Antoine.
Delta Mike, okay, Delta Fox at Mike, Sierra West Radar, identified support array 47.
We'll go, Delta Mike 0.
West 20 Mike Delta, contact Circular, frequency 118.0, goodbye.
118.0, excellent, sir, have a nice one, 7 Mike 0.
Swiss 1858, you're leaving my airspace, which Unicom 122.8, enjoy flight, bye-bye.
Alright, well, thank you very much, Unicom 122.8, Swiss 18051.
This is Radar Southwest, it's National Survey, aircraft and the project flight level 220.
National 78, correction 768, West Radar, hello. Yeah, actually you can start to descend now again to flight level 170.
Which is descent level 170, National 76.
Swiss 2647, flight level 130, complex Circular, frequency 135.225, goodbye.
Setting level 130, 135, 325, 3267, bye-bye.
Swiss 9081, descent flight level 130, contact Circular, frequency 118.0, goodbye.
Descent flight level 130 and arrival 118, correction 118.0, top system left 1, ciao.
National 768, continue descent flight level 140.
Setting flight level 140, National 76.
And Speedbird 1, report when ready to continue.
Speedbird 1, well cool. Legend 91, approaching flight level 240.
Legend 91, roger, proceed direct door up. I need to hold you on flight level 240 for a moment.
Direct door up and flight level 240, Legend 91.
National 78, what's the arrival can we expect?
National 768, sorry, cleared for correction, negative 1 Alpha now.
What's your negative 1 Alpha, that's okay.
KLM 203, contact Swiss Radar, frequency 133.4, goodbye.
Over radar 123.4, many thanks for service, KLM 203.
Swiss Radar, correct, Lufthansa 320 Fox. Lufthansa 185 descending 170 inbound MQ.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot Swiss radar, hello, identified cleared correction, cleared Deluxe 1 Alpha arrival.
Deluxe 151 descend now level 250. Now 250 to 151. Warning 901 Papa, resume on navigation direct Lamour. Direct Lamour, we're 58, Easy 27, contact tower 118.7 engineer landing, bye-bye. 118.7, taxi out, please, 27, bye. Alpine 12, Charlie with you for level 032. Alpine 1 time 12, Mike Charlie, you are identified. Climb level 160. Climbing 160, Alpine 12, Mike Charlie.
Swift Radar, good evening, KLM 203 with you at flight level 210 for 240, inbound Xibix, KLM 203.
KLM 203, Swift Radar, cleared to climb level, stop climb 220.
Top climb 220, I'm already at 220, KLM 203.
KLM 203, turn right 180 degrees traffic.
180 degrees, KLM 203.
Swiss 121, on contact Swiss radar 128.050, plan the hold, keep on.
1,000 to go.
Keep plan the hold, keep on, and can you repeat the frequency for Swiss 151? 128.05, bye-bye. 128.05, thanks for your control, Swiss 2151. Saludo, aeroplane 181 Alpha, contact Swiss radar 128.050, bye-bye. 128.050, aeroplane 1 Alpha, Sotra. 18306 Zulu, on the conversion, speed 280 knots or less. Preview less, Willing 306 Zulu. KLM 203, traffic conflict avoided, climb now level 290.
Traffic inside to climb 290, KLM 203.
KLM 712, contact München 132.550, bye-bye.
Okay, contact Munich 123.275, KLM 712.
Lufthansa 901 Alpha, descent level 270.
Descent level 270, Lufthansa 901 Alpha.
Lufthansa cargo 74 Golf, any chance I can get you to reduce your Mach to 76 or less?
Seven is the most less I can offer you.
Lufthansa cargo 74 Golf, reduce Mach 77, descent level 350.
Reduce speed decimal 77, descent flight level 370, Lufthansa cargo 7 focus.
KLM 203, resume on navigation direct DGS.
Resume own navigation direct. Can you repeat it direct, please?
DGS, your SID point.
Direct KPX, KLM 203.
Swiss 16 Alpha, plan the hold, equipol, contact Swiss radar 128.050, adios. Plan hold, equipol 128.05, Swiss 16 Alpha, now. Swiss radar, good evening, Mark 823, Fatal 370, inbound Tango Romeo Alpha, you are. Royal Armor 823, you are identified level 370. Warning 901, Papa, plan the hold, equipol, contact Swiss radar 128.05, bye-bye.
Expecting hold over equipol and with radar 128.05,
Swiss radar, Romano 823 with a request. Stand by. Eurowings 150, switch Unicom 122.8, bye-bye. Royal Armor Gate 23, go ahead. Armor Gate 23, request direct to Nemo. 83, unable, lead traffic. Roger. KLM 203, continue climb level 310.
Yeah, ship track.
KLM 203, continue climb level 310.
Climb 310, KLM 203.
Lufthansa 901 Alpha, contact München 132.550.
132.550, Lufthansa 901 Alpha, bye-bye.
Lufthansa Cargo 74 Golf, turn left 050 degrees, descent level 290.
Turn left at 050, descent flight level 290, Lufthansa Cargo 74 Golf.
Alpine to Mike Charlie, requesting permission to leave the cockpit for 10 minutes, please. Alpine 2 on Mike Charlie, that's not possible. Okay, no problem. Welling 206, correction 306, Zulu, plan the hold, keep all contacts with radar 128050, adios 1. Warning 306 Zulu. Go. Warning 306 Zulu. Plan the hold. Keep all contacts with radar 128050. Adios 1.
12650, plan holding shore keep all. Yes, Oscar, hello.
Lufthansa Cargo 74 Golf. Resume all navigation direct unknown. Recontact München 132.550.
Hold feet direct to Moonry on own navigation, correct mini radar 132.550, thanks for the ATC, have a nice evening, bye-bye.
1,000 to go.
Alpine 1-2, Mike Charlie, doctor correction, Persu 1 Golf arrival. Persu 1 Golf arrival, tell Mike Charlie. Alpine 25 Tango Juliet, switch Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8 for 25 Tango Juliet, thank you for 7. Good day, bye-bye, stay safe.
KLM 203, request for the climb.
KLM 203 for the climb will wait with München in 5 minutes.
Okay, roger. KLM 203.
303 switch to München 132.550. Bye-bye.
Over to Munich radar 123.550. Many thanks for service. Good evening. Bye.
And 5 Foxtrot Golf München radar 123.9 goodbye. 123.9 München radar 5 Foxtrot Golf, bye-bye. Lufthansa 901 Alpha report indicated airspeed. Indicated airspeed 2509, Lufthansa 901 Alpha. Roger, speed 250 or greater. Speed 250 or greater, Lufthansa 901 Alpha. Lufthansa Cargo 74 Golf, reduce speed 220 knots indicated, first speed stand descent.
Credit, reduce speed 220 knots, Lufthansa Cargo 74 Golf, and just for your information, we have a problem with our autopilot. We cannot hold onto the flight level.
Okay, that is fine. In that case, descent 130. Code back for further.
Descent level 130, Lufthansa Cargo 74 Golf.
München radar, schönen guten Abend. KLM 203 with you overheading Gaza, flight level 310, KLM 203.
KLM 203, guten Abend, identified. Easy 79 Victor Golf, you're leaving airspace Unicom, good night. Lufthansa to my contact Langen 127725. Langen 127725, Lufthansa to my job. 87 Victor Golf, Unicom, good night. Unicom, thank you very much for your help today, so 87 Victor Golf. Easy 46 Romeo Juliet, unfortunately, Innsbruck is offline, so continue Unicom 122.8, goodbye. Unicom 23.8, easy 46 Romeo Juliet, have a good evening. München, guten Abend, KLM 47 Victor, inbound, speed up. KLM 47 Victor, guten Abend, identified, cleared Aurora 3 Alpha, arrival, descent 130. Descent flight 130, cleared Aurora 3 Alpha, arrival, KLM 47 Victor. Legend 915, 360. Legend 901, yes, pass the message. Now we are requesting flight level 370. Roger, climb 370. Flight level 370, Legend 901.
KLM 203, request.
KLM 203, go.
Can we climb further to 370, KLM 203?
Roger, climb 370 now.
Climb to 370, thank you.
KLM 47 Foxtrot, confirm descent flight 130. KLM 47 Victor, descent 130. Okay, thanks. München Radar, Florian Greste, Munich Airways 2 Papa Kilo, flight level 330. München Airways 2 Papa Kilo, Andy Kirsty identified, EBR 5 Alpha, arrival, descent 140. EBR 5 Alpha, arrival, say flight level again? Flight level 140. Descent flight level 140, Munich Airways 2 Papa Kilo. Donut 5 minute 3, climb 200. 200 for Donut 5 minute 3. EVA Air 102, contact Langen 127725, goodbye. 127725, EVA Air 102, thank you, goodbye now. Legend 901, leaving airspace, Unicom, goodbye. Hello. Unit radar 1, contact Langen radar 12775, goodbye. With 201 München. Yeah, go ahead, 0. Contact Langen radar 127725, goodbye. 12775, next to service, goodbye, 70. Lufthansa 901 Alpha, contact München radar 123.9, goodbye. 123.9, Lufthansa 123.9, servus.
Contact München 123.9, danke dir für Service, tschüss.
Radar, good evening. Echo Victor X-ray 142 is with you. Flight level 180, climbing by level 320.
Echo Victor X-ray 142, guten Abend, set squawk 2344.
Squawk 2344, EVX 142.
Do not 593, climb 240.
240, do not 593.
KLM 203, proceed direct Ladin.
Proceed direct Ladin, KLM 203.
Check out Echo Foxtrot whenever ready, descent altitude 8,000 feet, QNH München 1013.
When ready, 8,1013, Echo Foxtrot again.
KLM 47 Victor, rate of descent 1,500 feet per minute, greater.
Rate of descent 1,500 or greater, KLM 47 Victor.
KLM 47 Victor, contact München Radar 123.9, goodbye.
123.9, KLM 47 Victor, bye.
München Airbus 2 Papa Kilo, report indicated airspeed.
Decimal 72.
Indicated airspeed, please.
München Radar, guten Abend, Swiss 181 at level 360.
Swiss 181, have you guten Abend, squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Swiss 181.
München Radar for München Airways 2 Papa Kilo, airspeed 330 knots.
Message, reduce speed 290.
Reducing speed 290, München 2 Papa Kilo.
KLM 712, expect Dolup, flight level 250, report ready for descent.
Expected Dolup 250 and report when ready for descent. KLM 712.
Swiss 181, radar contact. Donut 5903 for separation, turn left heading 210.
Left 210, Donut 593.
Echo Victor X-ray 142, traffic information, 3 o'clock position, range 6 miles, aircraft crossing right, left, no factor. Echo Victor X-ray 142.
Echo Victor X-ray 142.
Any traffic is now passing right, left, 1,000 feet below you, no factor.
Traffic goes past to 1,000 feet below, Echo Victor X-ray 142.
München Airbus 2 Papa Kilo, München Radar 123.9, goodbye.
123.9, danke, Flug bitte.
Donut 593, thank you, turn right, direct Umtex again.
Right, direct Umtex, Donut 593.
Phoenix Radar, should have been the Aeroflot 2327, inboard broker point 52 mile. I'm sorry sir, my Hungarian telecom bad service.
Aeroflot 2327, hello sir, identified. No problem at all, but you're now above Prague Airport, so that means please contact Praha Radar 127125, goodbye.
127.125, danke sehr.
Donut 593, contact Swiss Radar now 12805, goodbye.
12805, goodbye.
Radar with you, Lufthansa 12 Echo at flight level 340.
Lufthansa 12 Echo, go reading identified. 101, for descent landing, expect a rapid flight level 200, report ready for descent.
Expect rapid level 200, report ready for descent, Swiss 101.
Echo Victor X-ray 142, contact Langen radar 127725, goodbye.
127725, EVX 142, cheers.
Lufthansa 1 to Echo Langen radar 127725, goodbye.
Was that for Lufthansa 1 to Echo?
Correct, 127725.
127725, Lufthansa 1 to Echo. Swiss 101, just confirm the flight level 200 at rapid?
Correct.
Thank you.
Radar 7 nochmal, Eurowings by Lima Charlie, passing flight level 9 and 2, climbing 150. Eurowings Nada Lima Charlie, München, guten Abend, identified, climb 270. Eurowings Nada Lima Charlie, climb flight level 270.
We are on standby for descent, KLM 712.
712 descends to reach Dolup, flight level 250.
Descending 250 overhead Dolup, KLM 712.
Pretty sure way 277, passing call about 12,000.
Speedbird 277 München, guten Abend, Squawk 1000. Check Golf Echo Foxtrot, information for you, Salzburg wind 270 degrees, 4 knots, clouds and visibility more than 10 kilometers and a local QNH of 1012.
Vielen Dank, is copied and we'll start descent shortly. 3 Echo Foxtrot.
Echo Foxtrot, copied, and at the moment no traffic in or outbound Salzburg.
Vielen Dank.
Echo Victor X-ray 906, contact Langen radar 127725, servus. Echo Victor X-ray 906, contact Langen 127725.
Pretty sure way 277, ready check please.
Speedbird 277, radio 4.
Breeze 277, could you repeat the squawk code again, sorry about that.
Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, pretty sure way 277.
KLM 712, contact now Prague radar 127125, have a nice evening.
Contact Prague radar 127125, same to surface. Bye bye, choose KLM 712.
That seems.
Mary, sir, the Swiss 1584, with you now, request higher, right now, flight level 240.
Swiss 1584, guten Abend, identified, climb to 90.
Climb flight level 290, Swiss 1584.
Swiss 181, 10 miles top descent.
Swiss 181, whenever ready, descent 200, level rapid.
When ready, descend level 200, level rapid, Swiss 181.
Ground München radar, Filmonet Nara inbound, English full descending, flight level 257.
Speedbird 277, start your climb now, flight level 330, please.
277, climb to flight level 330.
KLM Modet Nana, guten Abend, identified, cleared Anora 3 Alpha arrival.
Cleared Anora 3 Alpha arrival, KLM Modet Nana. München Radar, contact number Kilo, at flight level 15 going to 190.
Alpha 7 Alpha Kilo Alpha München, guten Abend, identified, climb 340.
Climb 340, Alpha 7 Alpha Kilo.
Swiss 158 for passing through flight level 263 for flight level 290, request flight level 350.
Swiss 1584, no problem, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Swiss 1584.
Hier wings non-Lima Charlie, about to leave me airspace, Monarch Unicom, Schillland. Hier wings non-Lima Charlie, Unicom, Servus, danke. Triggers, Echo Foxtrot, das gleich für dich. At the moment, no traffic in or around Salzburg area. Still QNH 1012 out of Salzburg, Unicom 122.8 setting. Vielen Dank für den Super Service, Servus, 3 Echo Foxtrot.
München Radar, Lufthansa 4 Foxtrot for level 190.
Lufthansa 4 for Foxtrot, München, guten Abend, identified. Continue climb flight level 240.
Continue climb flight level 240, Lufthansa 4 for Foxtrot.
München Radar, good evening, TUI-Jet 54 Kilo, passing 2,600 feet for flight level 70.
TUI-Jet 54 Kilo, guten Abend, identified. Climb 130.
Climb flight level 130, TUI-Jet 54 Kilo.
KLM 203, expect Dolup, flight level 250, report ready for descent.
Expect Dulup 250 and report when ready for descent, KLM 203.
KLM 189, started descent, now flight level 130, rate of descent 2000 feet per minute, operator please.
Descent level 130 with 2000 feet, operator, come on,
München Radar, good evening, Colonel 7 go.
Ryanair 74 Tango, good evening, report position.
Inbound Abaxa, passing local, Ryanair 7 Tango.
74 Tango, good evening, identified. Now climb flight level 380.
Climbing flight level 380, Ryanair 7 Tango.
Radar, good evening, Express 074, if you flight level 390. Express 074, München, guten Abend, identified.
Munich Radar, hello. TUI-Jet 3 Alpha Charlie passing altitude 2400 for flight level 70, Dinkelsbühl for hotel departure.
TUI-Jet 3 Alpha Charlie, guten Abend, identified. Climb 90, Quebec for hire.
Climb flight level 90, TUI-Jet 3 Alpha Charlie.
TUI-Jet 54 Kilo, contact Langen Radar 127725, goodbye.
127725 for TUI-Jet 54 Kilo, goodbye, thanks for your service.
British Airways 277, gonna step out of plane
189er, contact München Radar, 123.9er, goodbye.
München Radar 123.9, bye-bye.
273 Alpha Charlie, climb 130.
273 Alpha Charlie, can you say again please?
Climb flight level 130.
Climb flight level 130, 273 Alpha Charlie. Services 1584 will be out of keyboard for next 3 minutes.
1584, copy it. EV56 Victor Foxtrot München Radar, guten Abend, Squawk 2302.
Squawk 2302, EV56 Foxtrot Victor.
KLM 203, ready for descent.
KLM 203, descent 250.
Descent 250, KLM 203.
EV56 Victor Foxtrot, radar contact. Distance of 4 Alpha Foxtrot, descent level 200.
Descent level 200, Lufthansa 4 Alpha Foxtrot.
Swiss 181, contact now, Swiss radar 128.05, goodbye.
12805, listen, 1 show.
TerrainRadar Airbus, Swiss 1908, and flight level 15,000, climbing 24,000, with you.
Swiss 198, have you guten Abend, identified, climb flight level 310.
Flight level 310, Swiss 198.
KLM 203, contact now, Prague radar 127.125, goodbye.
Over to Prague radar 127.125. Many thanks for service and have a great evening.
You too, that's it.
Thank you.
Alpha 7, Alpha Kilo.
Prague radar, good evening. KLM 203 with you at flight level 350 overhead landing KLM 203.
KLM 203, hello, Prague radar, contact. And continue descent, flight level 130 and confirm you are heading to Duluth, waypoint.
Direct Duluth waypoint and descent 130 KLM 203.
KLM 230, you are heading to Bavry or Duluth waypoint?
Duluth waypoint KLM 203.
Okay, KLM 203, so after Duluth, proceed direct Papa Romeo 74 to expect ILS approach runway 06.
Expect runway 06, ILS 06, and after Duluth, direct Papa Romeo 74 KLM 203.
Scandinavian 25 Yankee, contact with radar, frequency 134.675, bye-bye.
Radar 134.675, Scandinavian 25 Yankee. Thank you and bye.
KLM 203, contact Praha radar frequency 127.575, bye-bye.
Over door radar 127.575, many thanks for service, KLM 203.
Prague radar, good evening, Vessel 140, Rainer 175.
Rainer 1735, hello, Prague radar here, contact, unfortunately I'm closing shortly.
Swiss 1485, we're ready for taxi now. Apologies, got some problems with our pushback.
Swiss 1485, taxi to holding point runway 06 via Foxtrot Echo cross runway 30.
Foxtrot Echo cross runway 30, Swiss 1485.
Swiss 214 behind company Airbus A320, Swiss continue taxi.
We'll continue behind the company A321, Swiss 214.
Swiss 1341, sorry for the delay, expect taxi in 1 minute.
No problem, Swiss 134.
Prague approach, good evening, KLM 203 with you at 150 for 130. Expecting ILS 06 KLM 203.
KLM 203, good day, sir. Prague radar identified information Oscar, descent flight level 100.
Information Oscar, descent flight level 100.
Swiss 1341, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Swiss Air 134.
Olympic 548, leaving my airspace shortly. Unfortunately, there is no further ATC, so monitor Unicom 122.8 and have a good flight. Bye-bye.
Switching to Unicom 122.8, thank you very much for your service, sir. Good night.
Good night to you. KLM 712, welcome to Prague, taxi via Lima, Hotel Juliet, stand 17.
Yeah, Lima and Hotel and Juliet stand gate 11, gate confirmed, yeah, so 12.
Stand is 17.
Okay, stand 17, KLM 712.
Swiss 1485, wind 050 degrees, 7 knots, runway 06, cleared for takeoff, report airborne.
06, clear takeoff, Swiss 1485.
Thousand to go.
Swiss 1458.
Swiss 1485, we're starting up now, sir.
Swiss 1485, this is taxiway Delta you are currently taxiing on, but if you are sure you can take off from this one, it's no problem.
Swiss 1485, apologies, we thought we'd gone past that, so we can accept the intersection departure.
Swiss 214 to continue via Foxtrot and Echo.
Continue 5 shot echo, Swiss 214.
1341, reach taxi.
Swiss 1341, taxi to holding point runway 06 via Foxtrot and Echo, cross runway 30, hold short of Lima.
Taxi 06, Foxtrot and then Echo will also 30, will cross 30 and also Lima, Twister 124.
Swiss 1341 clear of traffic now, you may continue behind Lima.
Roger, we'll continue behind Lima, Swiss 1341, thanks.
Swiss 147, go ahead.
147, information of
Swiss 147, information of car correct, QNH 1013 time 50. Swiss, but unfortunately Swiss 147, I didn't see your flight plan yet. Please send it again.
Yes,
KLM 203, descent flight level 70, after Papa Romeo 742, cleared island approach runway 06.
Descent 70 and after Papa Romeo 742, expect island 06 KLM 20.
Swiss 1485, identified 3,300 feet, climb flight level 160.
Climb level 160, Swiss 1485.
Swiss 214, wind 050 degrees 7 knots, runway 06, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 06, Swiss 214.
Swiss 147, information of car QNH 1013, time check 51. Swiss 147 cleared to Zurich, bow to 6 echo departure from runway 06, initial climb altitude 5,000 feet, walk 1434.
6 echo departure, runway 06, initial climb 5,000, that's squawk 1454, Swiss 147.
Swiss 147, squawk 1434.
Correction, squawk 1434,
Swiss 147, respect correct. Break, Swiss 1485, proceed direct, Oscar Kilo Golf.
Direct Oscar Kilo Golf, Swiss 155.
KLM 203, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1013, KLM 20.
On box, gate 17, KLM 712.
KLM 712, thank you very much for traffic, see you soon.
It was a great pleasure, many thanks for your service. Goodbye, KLM 712.
Swiss 1341, report when ready.
134 full ready.
Swiss 1341, wind 050 degrees 7 knots, runway 06, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 06, Swiss 1341, thanks.
Radar, Swiss 214, airborne passing 2,200.
Swiss 214, identified, climb flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Swiss 214.
Approach, Nexus 138, that's what expecting instant what information Oscar requesting our left to Zurich information, correction, dimension 103.
Swiss 133, good
QNH1013, time check 54, Swiss 138, clear to Zurich, bow to 6 Echo departure, squawk 1433.
Good, to Zurich, default position for departure, squawk 1433, QNH1013, Swiss 138.
Swiss 1338, request correct. Swiss 1485 will shortly leave my airspace. There is no further ATC at the moment. Monitor Unicom 12.8 and have a good flight, sir. Bye bye.
Unicom 122.85, select service, Swiss 1485.
Swiss 214, proceed direct. Oscar Kilo Golf, left turn.
Left turn, direct Oscar Kilo Golf, Swiss 214.
Establish 06 left, 06 KLM 203.
KLM 203, continue.
Continue.
Airbus Swiss Air 134, between 2000 for 5.
Swiss 1341, identified, climb flight level 70 and maintain runway heading for now, please.
Runway heading up to 70, Swiss Air 124.
KLM 203, wind 050 degrees 7 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Runway 06, clear to land, KLM 203.
Swiss 1341, climb flight level 90.
Up to flight level 900, 090, Swiss Air 134.
Swiss 1341, climb flight level 160, proceed direct. Oscar Kilo Golf, resume on navigation.
Alright, up to flight level 160, direct. Oscar Lima Golf, Swiss Air 134.
Swiss 1341, negative, direct. Oscar Kilo Golf.
Direct Oscar Kilo Golf, Swiss Air 134.
Correct.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Approaching 06.
Swiss 214, we will leave my airspace shortly. There is no further from 12.8, have a good flight. Bye bye.
500.
Thank you for the wonderful ATC. Swiss 204 over to Unicom.
Thank you very much. See you soon.
Approaching minimums. Minimums 300. 200. 100.
40, 30, 20, 10.
KLM 203, welcome to Prague, taxi Lima Hotel Juliet, stand 18.
Taxi to 18 via Lima Hotel Juliet, KLM 203.
Customers requiring boarding passes for the onward connections are expected to coordinate the ground staff. Customers holding onward boarding passes are advised to check the flight information display for gate assignment information.
Swiss 1341, you will leave my airspace shortly. There is no further ATC. Monitor Unicom 122.8 and have a good flight. Bye bye. 0124, taxi to service, so see you soon. Have a good night. Swiss 147, check squawk 1434. 1434, for 1%. Swiss 138, request push and start, stand by. Swiss 147, pushback and startup approved. Break, Swiss 1338. Stand by with pushback. There is another aircraft which will just taxi on your left side shortly. Radar Ahoy, Austrian 711 flight level 220, inbound to Tampa, VS Oscar. Austrian 711, Ahoy, Praha radar identified, descent flight level 130, proceed direct, Papa Romeo 740. Descent flight level 130, direct Papa Romeo 740, Austrian 711. Swiss 147, just for confirmation, you are clear to push and start. We'll go for 147. Swiss 1338, push and start approved. Push and start approved, Swiss 138.
contact, thank you.
On the blocks, KLM 203.
KLM 203, thank you very much for traffic tonight and see you soon.
Many thanks for great ATC and have a nice evening. Bye bye.
Austrian 711, descent flight level 100.
Center flight level 100, Austrian 711.
$2,500.
1,000 feet, stabilize.